Shame. Shame. Shame.
Welcome everyone to Derek Jones Talks Live, where we are affiliated, of course, with that shame bell that you heard. Oh man, 5 reasons, guys. That's what this video is about tonight. This small little chat is about tonight. 5 reasons. 5 reasons I would not donate to Sonetta or any award show for Sonetta. One of my new favorite channels is called Sonetta Filthy Frank on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. Shared a couple videos in my group already. So if you haven't subscribed, you might be entertained by some of the things you hear. This individual, I did a video on Peace, Calm, CCC, and True Light. Peace, everyone that's coming in. But the video caught my attention. It was on my feed, and I said, let me listen. And so it got me to thinking about other things, about award shows and donations and 25,000s and 15s and all of these things. And it all boiled down to me, is like, why would I invest in Sonetta having an award show for Sonetta? And as much as I try to be critical, like I always, try to do against anyone that I make a video about, including Sonetta, it was difficult because at the end of the day, there was nothing else to say except what has been said. There's nothing else to show except what has been shown. And the question begs, why would I donate or advise anyone to donate $15,000, $25,000 to Sonetta for an award show for Sonetta? I think the nerve of this individual to even ask of such a thing is crazy. But I said, why not put it down in reason? Okay, don't just say shit. Anybody could just say things. I could get a video, a camera, and, go outside on the porch in the cold and just say shit. Or I could sit in my car and say shit. Or I could sit in my house and say shit. You know what I'm saying? I can do these things. I can make videos just bashing him for the sake of bashing him. I can make videos bashing him so I can get my viewers up and subscribers up like some people been caught doing. I can record all our conversations so I can make videos of the recorded conversations to get my viewers up. I don't do any of that shit. I just come on and talk about what I want to talk about sometimes. And dealing with this subject that's been ongoing for a while, I have 5 reasons I would not donate to Sonetta for an award show for Sonetta. Now, the first reason I would not do this is because of the year-long audio that we have of Filthy Frank going in on people when he's angry at them. Some of these reasons for no other reason than you won't bend to his will. Some of these videos are done simply because someone didn't bend to his will, simply because someone didn't recognize him as some sort of authority. And that goes on a lot in this YouTube world. You got so many people want to be recognized as the first who did something, like there's some cookie and or award show for the first who did something on YouTube. Like you have so many people who just want to be recognized for this, not because it's, I don't understand. Like if you're sharing something, you're sharing that something. Like even now though, I don't run around and say I was the first person to put up a video of Zachariah Latney and blah 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 blah. I was one of the first people to ever do that, and like, come on, man. And that led to a whole interview exposing Polite when he blah 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 blah. Like I don't have to run around doing that shit, making videos like that. Those are the people, yo, that is a telltale sign that they're after something other than what they say they're after. So the first reason, like I said, is his filthy mouth. And one of the videos that I pulled is from, like I said, a new page. It's called Sonetta Filthy Frank on YouTube. Sonetta Filthy Frank on YouTube. I also made a video myself earlier, which I will play shortly. Well, we might do that now.
Sonetta TV apartments going down at the Apollo.
Yeah,
it's going down this summer, y'all. And it's going to be big. Sonetta TV apartments going down at the Apollo. A lot of people always say, Sonetta, if anybody can do it, you have the power to bring the people together. Let me get this straight. Listen, let me get this straight. I'll put it on, but let me get this straight. Y'all man, tell them to suck your dick. Why y'all, listen, what's wrong? Sonetta, why you can't just do your thing and mind your damn business? We know family. It's a black cow, family. Welcome to another Sonetta TV House of Consciousness production. As you can see, I got two members of the House of Consciousness family. Yeah, and Shaka up close.
Now, right there, I'm going to stop. Now, I know we all make jokes. We all made jokes. We all say things about Shaka Amos, the ponytail, etc. But one of the issues that I have, and the reason why I played this video or played that clip, was because the filthiness that comes out of his mouth, telling people's mothers to suck his penis. Like, do we really want to have an award show? Black people, listen, do you really want to put on a fucking award show based off of an individual who conducts himself in that manner? Now, this is less than and or about a year ago. He said it multiple times since. So it's not like it's just this one time or this 2 times or, 3 times. No, it's none of that. It's none of that. It's been you want to donate $15,000 to $25,000 to an individual who talks like that? A man who's old enough to know better than to be losing his cool like that. To be seeking out such drama. We've done videos here. We've done videos on Shane TV talking about the common denominator in all problems. We've done, it's Sonetta. He's always there in somebody's issue. We've talked about on Shame TV, Derek Jones Talks Live, the birthplace of scammers. Everyone that you've known now, from Umar Johnson to Ali Muhammad Counts, to whoever you want to talk about, to allegedly Campbell, to Polite, anyone you want to bring out that's been caught in some sort of fuckery, some sort of scandal, some sort of being discovered and exposed as some sort of deviant or whatever. In this whole community, selling people templates of shirts and taking their money, never giving them shirts, red pill, blue pill, allegedly, things of that nature. All of that, the birthplace of all of that, where all these people got their start, where all of these people began to rise up, where all these people began to gain notoriety, began on Sa-Neter's platform. All of this happened on Sa-Neter's platform. Sa-Neter has propped up people and then exposed them for what they really were, not realizing that he's exposing himself for propping them up the entire time. This dude has Shaka Amos on his show multiple times, all the time, on his show, on his show, on his show. He has Shaka up there singing. He has Shaka once, a couple times, he had him up there singing, told him hit a verse, acted like he was interested, which is clowning them in plain sight. Then at one point, he went out and he said, okay, I'm going to go to Shaka's house. He showed up at his house live. Then right here, he tells the person, allegedly, and we have to say allegedly, tell someone that if you go to Shaka's house, you might watch out because there might be a punk out basically coming out of there, or homosexual. So then after that, you turn around and continuously have this dude all on your platform, but you've been talking shit about him sneakily and sneak dissing and disgustingly all this time.
Might see a homo come through. Might see a homo come through. The old hollow hustle. What around this African? I don't know nothing about no fucking African. I'm not no fucking African. I'm not no fucking African. That's not a religious talk. I'm not no fucking people. I'm niggas know nothing about that. And I'm calling you one thing. That's all right. Shit. So y'all keep on saying the African. What the fuck is that? Ain't no such thing as all African. We were just fucking region. Let me get this straight. Listen, let me get this straight. I'll put it on, let me get this straight. Young man, tell them to suck your dick.
Someone like that doesn't deserve an award show. He's saying fighting words. To a 22-year-old kid, he's saying fighting words. Of course they did help you heavyweight. It was everyone who came through that platform. You talking about having an award show, dog? You like, if anyone could be putting on an award show, it could be anybody except him. Like, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is all this video is about. This is all this stream is about. 5 reasons. We're only talking about 1 today. And that's that filthy mouth of his. Why I would not advise anyone doing anything like this.
The old hollow hustle. Well, first of all, I want to say, by no means is Shaka Amos a homosexual. If he was, he wouldn't be with me. I wouldn't be with my brother. The views go 5, 6, 7, 8,000 views, huh? Right? Because we know when the Hebrews are on the scene, people want to know what they're talking about, right? Right. So I said, you know what? Let me use this medium to promote this event that we're doing tonight. So in the last minute when I went to Sa-Neter's house, he said, hey, we're going to Shaka's house. Right? So I said, you know what? And something told me, the Holy Spirit told me, but I'm glad I did. I want to tell you why. When I went up there, I was on the phone. I was speaking to one of the brothers, either Deacon Elder here and from Chicago, Illinois, one of the brothers. We were rapping while I was walking upstairs to Shaka's house. When we was talking, Sa-Neter, and this is the Most High is my witness.
As the Most High is his witness.
In the scripture, in the New Testament, in the Old Testament, Leviticus. soul sick. If a soul sick, hear the voice of swearing. And hear the voice of swearing. Is a witness. And you are a witness of a crime, of a sin in our community. Whether you have seen or know nothing. Know of it or seen it or heard it. Is a witness of it. Right? Read, if he do not utter it. If you don't say anything, read. Then he shall bear his iniquity. He shall bear his iniquity. So in our society, we have a culture of what? Snitches and snitches. Don't report any wickedness. In our community, you got, your boy will come up to you and say, hey, sleeping with that. That's a girl. You do that. You do the whole bunch. You keep yourself. But in the youth community,
telling you in confidence. So that means you talking trash about Shaka Amos. Yes, we should. You talking trash about Shaka Amos and propping this dude up all over your show as your friend. You damn near built your platform, gained heights of notoriety and fame when you brought Sarah Sutansetti on your fucking platform for debates. Then when you're angry with him, you turn around and tell his moms to give you head. Like you reduced all the way down to that. You're telling you on your way upstairs to Shaka Amos's house and telling people allegedly. Now these people who are speaking in the form of witnesses with personal firsthand knowledge to attest to it. This is what you're reducing yourself to, but you want us to give you 15,000 peace. You want us to give you 25,000, 15 to $25,000 for an award show for yourself. Again, the video can be found at Sonetta Filthy Frank on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't already.
It hits you where it hurts, your family and your wallet. These predators will target parents, even grandparents. So how do you protect yourself?
I really don't want to have to address Israel doctrine, but I have to address Israel doctrine. First and foremost, I don't know this dude from my hole in the wall. He making videos about me. I really don't care. But what's pissing me off now is the fact that these dudes are calling the FBI on me and making shit up. And it's getting ridiculous. Anytime you got to deal with the FBI because dudes is making up stories.
The voice you're hearing is Hassan allegedly Campbell, allegedly Bam Bam.
And calling it, and like, I don't understand why would you be so obsessed with me? I don't know. From a hole in the wall. I came on YouTube. You've been on YouTube for years. I surpassed you. And anything I do, I'm running circles around him without even trying. It's not a competition. I've been on your show 3 times trying to give life to your bum ass. And all you do is make videos about me. But I ain't paying you no mind because you know what? At the end of the day, first and foremost, you're a bum to me. Like literally a bum. I didn't really want to address you. Now you call the police. You lying and you saying I killed people that I didn't kill. Even though it still don't even matter to me. But being that you want me to be on your radar, and y'all putting him on my radar with the questions about him, we're going back and forth watching his videos, know that he's the most boringest YouTuber ever, number 1. Number 2, your beard stank. Your face stank. You're a grown man living with your grandmother, sucking a drop. You're sucking this woman drop.
Allegedly.
Your mother raised a bum.
Allegedly.
Because your mother was a bum. So she raised a bum that sit up there on a couch all day in the basement. Your equipment that you use to get online is so outdated, so poor, that you can't even do nothing outside of Hangouts. Because your computer can't even keep up with the programs. So now you have a dude that's living off a senior citizen woman, his grandmother, sucking her dry, living in a basement.
Allegedly.
And he's not even man enough, not even to go get a job, but to go get some food stamps to help this woman take care of his bum ass. But I'm going to show you something about Israel doctrine real quick. I want to play something real quick to show you who Israel doctrine really is and just how low Israel doctrine will go. This is a conversation that I'm about to play between Sonetta and Israel doctrine. I want y'all to understand
just how low or Israel Doctrine will go to get YouTube ratings or views, just to be a YouTube personality. Listen to this conversation real quick.
Now, he played this audio in an attempt to bash Israel Doctrine, saying how low Israel Doctrine will go for YouTube views, that he would record and play the audio you're about to hear. Well, I beg to differ and kind of look at this in a different way. I'm not really looking at Israel Doctrine at all right now in any of this audio that you just are about to play. I'm looking at the person who's going to be, delivering the audio and how low this individual will go and the things that this individual will say in attempts to be controlling, to be the boss, to be the godfather, to be intimidating. And don't forget, he wants your money for an award show for himself. Would you donate money to this individual?
All right, I'm having technical difficulties here real quick. Give me a second.
We will.
You better what you did, shit. Because the play on you. Yes, it did. You would do anything for subscribers, huh? Nah, it's not for subscribers. Yes, it is, man. You probably have my dog thing. You might get your 1,000 subscribers.
Now, before we continue, I want to let you guys know what was said. Apparently, Sarnetta is telling Israel Doctrine, this is for fair use purposes. This audio is open to anyone to listen to. I'm just listening to it and discussing it. This individual, Sarnetta, apparently has some sort of desire to engage in head talk. Now, instead of Sarah Sutton-Setty's mother giving head, this time he wants a man to give head. And he doesn't want a man to give head to another man. No, no, no. Bestiality. And you will hear in the audio, it's not one, not two, not three times does he attempt to get Israel Doctrine to engage in bestiality with his dog. But keep in mind that you're listening to this and you're putting it against donating $15,000 to $25,000 to Sarnetta for an award show for Sarnetta.
That's your Michael Edwards and stuff. That's your Takari. That must be what you offer. Yeah.
Again, being clear, letting Israel Doctrine know that no, he's not talking to anyone but him. He wants him to engage in bestiality with his dog.
He wants to offer them an acceptance. Ain't nothing you can offer me an acceptance. Why you trying to sit Professor Griff after me today, man? So you call Griff on me trying to take him home?
Israel Doctrine was accused of being a sick man in the audio right there. According to Sarnetta, the sick individual is not one who wants Israel Doctrine to engage in bestiality with his dog.
You can't do shit. You can't do shit for me, Sarnetta. That's what you better realize. When I was trying to fuck with you, you weren't trying to fuck with me. Now I'm fucking with you. Now I'm fucking with you, and you crying. You calling me. It's 12:37 at night, and you calling me.
12:37 a.m., Israel Doctrine picked up his phone, and the leader of the Black conscious community, allegedly, the godfather of the House of Consciousness, the man that brings you the science, the teachings, so he says. The man who does so much for you that he wants you to put together $15,000 to $30,000. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 137 in New York. Wants you to put together $15,000 to $30,000 for an award show for himself.
That's respect. Well, that's all right. See if you don't. Yes, you are. You're finna give me subscribers. That's what you saying. So now you saying what I'm doing. Now you saying what I'm doing is give me subscribers. Nah.
What Israel Doctrine is doing has definitely uncovered how low Sarnetta will go, how low Frank will stoop, the carelessness, the disregard for his propped up stature that he propped himself up. No, when he's angry, your mother better beware, and your mouth had better beware.
I understand that you probably recording it and everything and trying to get something good out of it. Now that's what your other.
That is the 6th time he has asked Israel Doctrine, would he engage in bestiality with his dog? Now, you mean to tell me a man that is so engaged with doing work for the people has the time, not only the time, but the inclination to go to a person's page? Israel Doctrine probably has about 2,000 subscribers or less. Not saying that's good or bad, just saying what it is. Sarnetta has 20 times that. Not only does he have 20 times that, he's doing the work. He's too busy. Yet he finds the time and is totally willing to come down and ask this man, will he engage in bestiality? And then right after, he also finds the time, to put together a GoFundMe so that you and I and all the people can donate $15,000 to $25,000 to him for an award show for himself. Wow.
That's what the other dudes do. I told you, you can't offer me what you offered them and then think I'm gonna do it. You can't offer me what you offer them.
He even offers that, he even assures Israel Doctrine that it will be kept a secret. the bestiality. And from all the protecting of polite that he did, all the covering up for polite that he did, well then it's really no surprise, or it shouldn't be a surprise, Sonetta, that you're very good at covering shit up and keeping secrets. This is crazy. But he wants you to give him an award show. An award show for himself. Somewhere down the line, this individual developed a complex in his mind that he's doing something for you. He developed a complex in his own mind that sitting in his house, or whoever's house it was at the time, burning CDs and lectures that authors, scholars, doctors were selling their own work that they put together, came up with, videotaped or had it videotaped, probably had to pay to have it recorded, then put into CDs to sell so that they could survive and sustain themselves while they continued on their work, being doctors, scholars, lecturers, to the people. And this individual burns their shit and sells it at a mass rate and feels that he deserves an award show for this. This individual brings forth filthy, the most filthiest audio of the year award definitely goes to him. So I hope that there's a category for that.
Now you doing the same just like with the so y'all let you offer them 500. So you offer these people this and they do it. I ain't know that you had. I'm just saying I didn't know that you had to love you out there sucking your dog dick. I'm just saying I didn't know. Listen, I didn't know that you had to love you out there sucking your dog dick. How many Hebrews to suck your dog dick? Sadara, how many Hebrews to suck your dog dick? Sadara, how many Hebrews?
Accusing Israel doctrine of being a devil and not at all seeing the devilish nature in himself. So just like the person who played this video thought that you were cutting Israel doctrine in our eyes. No, sir. You were cutting Filthy Frank. You were cutting Sonetta. And you were definitely putting a squeeze and a hold on this $25,000 deception for Sonetta to put on an award show for himself. Derek Jones Talks Live. Just coming to you guys real quick with no, not trying to cause any trouble around here. Just gonna break it down in 5 little volumes. Heard you did a video the other day, Sonetta, and you took it down. You better had. You can't let anyone know that we're getting to you over here, because we're supposed to be the real scammers, remember? We're supposed to be the ones who are actually doing the scamming around here. Though I showed my lifetime YouTube page for Shame TV, which is the biggest page I have, because this channel only has like 129 subscribers or something. And we did 40 in the chat earlier. Good job, guys. But you're coming down here with the so-called small people. I don't think I'm that small at all now. I don't think we're that small at all. And I think you need to stop asking people at hard times, especially people who represent 2% of this nation's wealth, less than 2%, to donate $15,000 to $25,000 to you, to put on an award show. Not for them, not going around the community and find out how many teenagers were scholars this year or valedictorians in their school, and finding them and be like, yo, we're gonna do something for you. No, none of that shit. Not finding out how many of these dudes was running around and they were doing bad last year, failing in their classes, getting in trouble, getting kicked out of school, and making monster comebacks and doing well in life or whatever. No. He wants an award show for himself. You heard him. Because if anybody could do it, you could do it. You could be the one to do what? What are you talking about, nigga? An award show is not doing something. An award show is not doing something for the community. And definitely an award show for yourself is not doing something for the community. An award show where you're just going to bring in all those old washed up characters, all those fucking niggas that nobody wants to see, that everyone knows are scammers. Everybody knows now that everyone has some sort of swirling accusation that has not been answered around them. There's like 3 people that were in your camp who still haven't yet to be basically talked about or exposed as a fraud, and that's like Sutek and niggas like that. That's it. Everybody else that you propped up, that you put on that couch, that you produced and pushed forward, all of them niggas got tape around them. All of them have tape around them. Begging people for money. And that goes out to all these YouTubers who don't do shit but sit around and YouTube. Especially Mick YouTubers who be Mick talking about paying Mick taxes and shit like that. Any fucking fool that would listen to a fucking idiot-ass YouTuber who just sits around all day on YouTube talking about make sure your taxes in order and your paper. What the fuck are you talking about, dipshit? She's not running any business. He doesn't know what it means to be licensed and bonded. But get the fuck out of here. Stop it, G. Just stop it. All these YouTubers who's running around talking shit, anytime you talk about work, they get offended and all of that shit like that. Like, nah, man, this is not the time to be sitting there doing that shit. You could set up a Patreon. You could set up a donation. You could set up for where people who like your page to donate to you because they fucking want to or whatever the fuck have you. But making excuses why your ass is not gainfully employed other than you just got fired and it's out of your hands. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Because your only recourse is to suck money from the people. And your only recourse to suck money from the people is to have high viewership and high subscription. So when that comes around, then you have to start doing things that you might not have otherwise done because it's a necessity for you to gain viewership and subscribers so that you can get money. End of the story, meaning you're changing, you're becoming a fuck nigga. You're going to eventually evolve into the realm of scamming motherfuckers. It's only a matter of time. That shit is crazy. All the scamming comes from because niggas don't want to fucking go produce their own money. They don't want to get up and have to fucking go nowhere and do something to make that money, which who wants to do that? I want my own business just as much as the next man does. So let's not get that twisted either. I don't take all extra pride in working like that. I take extra pride in working, me being the owner of whatever it is that I'm fucking working at every day. Then I would take extreme pride in that. But the pride of being able to provide for my family what I need to, nigga, the fuck out of here, versus sitting around on YouTube talking shit, calling people bitch motherfuckers when you mad at them, and telling them to engage in bestiality. Like, yo, no one who is asking people to engage in bestiality needs to be asking people to give them money to put on or perform no motherfucking award shows, especially one for themselves. Derek Jones Talks Live, affiliated with Shame TV, of course. Later on tonight, we're going to go live from Shame TV too. We'll probably have some more conversation for The Walking McDead. We want The Walking McDead to be normal again, to come out of it, you know. I stopped over there the other day. There was a chat going on in the Golden Arch territory. So I went over to the Golden Arch Aboriginal territory and went in the chat, and you know, it's the Walking McDead are just the McDeadness is just so thick over there. It's disgusting, you know. It's really not healthy. So I dropped a little bit of life in juice, so I hope it affected someone. I dropped a little bit over there. I was quickly pushed out because I'm not dead. I'm not a walking McDead. I'm alive. So I was quickly shunned and pushed away. But I dropped a little jewel, and the jewel was the same thing. When are you going to explain this secret relationship that Sonnet approved was real? You know, so that's the question. That question alone being asked will bring you 90% out of your Walking McDead state. So Derek Jones Talks Live. Peace to Salima, Healthy Heavyweights. CCC TV. Bismillah Rabini. Satsuma. I don't even know who Satsuma is, but you seem new, but thank you for coming. Quad, of course. Melanated Agenda. Grandma 3000, I seen you in there. You know I saw you. Who else is in here? Who else is in here? I gotta scroll back. L Boogie, what's up? Y'all know we only talked to 40 people. We only talked to 40 people, and that's with my CBA time, 40 people. And ask me, do I care? I sure don't. The funny part about it is, that's what your shit be. They be less than 40. So you ain't even talking to 40 people no more.
Shame.
Conscious speculation. What the is up, G? Yes, he was definitely in here. The one that, excuse me, Young Pharaoh. You're Young Pharaoh in the Golden Arch territory. The Golden Arch territory has he makes whole platforms about guessing wrong who people are. So, you know, Javen Bullets is now Darkman X, and Darkman X, you are no longer Darkman X, you are Javen Bullets, according to the McColonel out there who runs the Aboriginal Golden Arch territory. And Conscious Speculation, you are not Conscious Speculation, you are Young Pharaoh. Who else in here? CCC TV. You are not CCC TV. You are an evil bitch who is worthy of all hate. You ain't even got no name.
Shame.
Salima. Salima is, what are you, Salima? First you was Puerto Rican, then you was Mexican, then you was Arab, then you was white, then you was Indian, then you, I don't know how many different names Salima, how many different people Salima been over there in the McCrum world.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So over there, you will get a lot of guessing, and that contributes to you being, you know, the walking McDead. So we're gonna cure the walking McDead one week at a time. It's gonna take time, people. It's a long, drawn out process. There's about 5-6 seasons involved in this. So you know, you're McVersatile. McParanoid. Oh man, I love that shit. But 5 reasons I would not donate to Sonetta for any award show for Sonetta. Volume 1 was, we played just his disgusting mouth and the nature of the things that he said and has been caught saying just in the past year alone. Like the thing with the Israel doctrine thing. Like no matter how mad you are with this dude, you're going to engage in a fucking 11-minute conversation with this nigga trying to get him to blow your dog. That's disgusting, Sonetta. Everything you say is disgusting. And what's more disgusting is you actually asking people for money to put on an award show for yourself. Sorry, man. I can't get with that. And there's a lot of things I can get with, and that's just not going to be one of them, Sonetta. So in closing, for those who just came in, we'll let you hear where all this started.
That's what you did, shit.
This is a conversation between Israel Doctrine and Sonetta.
No, that's not for subscribers.
One. Two.
That's your Michael Edwards and stuff. That's your that must be what you offer them.
That's 3.
Ain't nothing you can offer me and they accept it. Why you trying to sit Professor Grill after me today, man? So you know.
Again, accusing someone of being sick, while in less than 30 seconds, you're asking them to engage in bestiality with your dog. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Get ready for the live stream later on Shame TV 2, where please remember, do not bring the children at Shame TV 2. Do not bring the children, especially when we're tackling the walking McDead, because that's a dangerous situation over there. And you know what I mean? McNegan has them riled up. So we're going to have a fight on our hands tonight, guys. Derek Jones Talks Live. 5 reasons why I wouldn't donate to Sonetta for an award show for Sonetta. Peace.